Good morning, friends, and welcome back here to Palm Springs Stadium for Rush and Chill. Game 2 of 3 today, our last game in the Power Summer Collegiate League here today. On the hill for the Chill, Jaden Jaquez will be on the bump here today to face off with Haruki Kitazaki, Jackson Day, and Blake Mayberry here in the first inning. First game of the day here on this diamond was a lopsided affair. We'll see what holds here in the future for Chill and Rush. First offering, this is high and tight. We get started here 2 minutes tardy, 11:32. The game's first pitch. 1 ball and no strikes here on Kitazaki. Kick and deal from Jaquez is high once more, 2-0. Anything further here in the first, it'll go Hayden Young Goldberg, Christian Garcia, and Mitchell Parker. Then it's Anthony Angel, Connor Pulowski, Jesus Rodriguez, and Josh Carrillo. 3 straight to begin at 3-0. Second game of the day for both Sam Walters and myself. I'm Steve Granado. Glad you can join us here on this Wednesday morning. Gave him a strike there, 3-1. Kitazaki with 2 hits in his first 8 appearances. Here's a fly ball to center field. Late jump on it, going to be well over the head of Julian Payne. Extra bases time for Haruki Kitazaki. He's in with a stand-up leadoff double.
It did not take Kitazaki long to find a pitch he wanted to swing on. First 3 sailed high out of the zone, and after that first called strike, he found one right down the middle.
Got it up in the zone, let her high. Julian Payne in left, John Lopez in center with Jared Grenz, the right fielder. Third to first goes Abraham Ramirez at third, J.D. Day, the shortstop, Derek Wagler at second, and Jacob Mejia at first. Doing the catching here today, Bryce Sermonelli. First pitch high and tight. This is Jackson Day, the designated hitter. 1-0 your count. Day out of Spokane Falls Community College, 6 foot 190. To Gonzaga Prep High School, class of 2020. He'll roll on towards third. Ramirez has it. Checks and throws. Ball gets away. That's going to allow the runner to get to third. They will hold him there. E5 on the play to put Kitazaki at third and Day at first. So big chance here in the early going for the Rush. Put runners on second and third with nobody out in the frame. Double, and now an error on the third baseman, Ramirez. Blake Mayberry to the plate. Called a strike, 0-1. Mayberry with 3 RBIs on the year to be getting his first 10 plate appearances. He's 4 for 8 as he skies this one backwards. He's deep in the count here at 0-2. Kitazaki at third, Day at second. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and down he goes on 3 pitches. First punch out for Jaden Jaquez. And Blake Mayberry down on strikes for 1 away. Hayden Young Goldberg to the plate. You'd like to see that out of Jaquez. High for the first one on Young Goldberg. A lot of pitches up in the zone here from Jaden. 1 ball and no strikes.
Now's where he can start earning that inside corner on lefties. Don't need to do too much with the breaking ball. He throws it here, but
missed outside with it. 2-0. It's 2-0 counts here today already. 4 now batters faced. 2-0 is in the air to center field. Will bring home a run. John Lopez makes the grab. Will hold the runner at second. Trotting in from third is Kitazaki. It's 1-0 Rush here in the first. Sac fly RBI for Hayden Young Goldberg to put the Rush on top.
They're seeing that fastball high. Kitazaki jumped on one. And Goldberg was able to get one deep enough in the center for the first run of the game.
It's his second RBI of the year. First sacrifice fly of the season for him here in the early going. Draws Christian Garcia to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at second. Strike call, by the way, that is an unearned run. With the air having, would have been the first out of the inning. That fly out would have been the third, so that makes it an unearned run. Block in the dirt by Sermonelli.
Well, I'm glad to see early here that Jaden Jaquez can get up there and throw the breaking ball for a get-me-over strike. Just needs to locate those fastballs better.
Fouled off with the foot, and that didn't feel good. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Christian Garcia like he stepped in a rat trap. Understandably so. It never feels good, especially if it hits off the ball on the ankle.
Had a few off the shin, a few off the toes. Never too much action in my baseball day. Not too many fouled off the side of the foot.
That's why you see guys now going with that guard right there on the ankle. One and two on Christian Garcia as he finds a feeling in his foot again. Jackson Day still at second base. 1-2 now. Did he chase it? Won't even check. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll now try a 2-2 to Garcia. Lined into center field for a base hit. They will wave around Jackson Day. Lopez's throw will come to the plate, and it's not in time. Back throw to second, and got him there. So it's an RBI single from Christian Garcia. He, however, gets thrown out trying to advance at second base. The out will end up going 8-2-4 to end the inning. But 2 RBI knocks here in the frame. Or rather 2 knocks here in the frame. A double, a single, a sac fly RBI. We've played a half a frame, 2-0 Rush as we go to the bottom of 1. Evan Swift takes to the hill. It'll be his 3rd appearance in the PSCL this year as he faces off with Julian Payne, John Lopez, and Jacob Mejia here in the first, with the Rush leading at 2-0. Chill now will get their first crack And the first offering to Julian Payne is downstairs and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Swift, the lefty, comes back, and the 1-0 misses down and out. Anything further here in the first, it goes Matthew Roark, Derek Wagler, and Blake Conrad. Then the bottom of the order is Bryce Sermonelli, Abraham Ramirez, Jared Granz, and J.D. Day. Count is 2-0. Broken bat, bouncer towards the third base side and underneath the hand of Anthony Angel. That'll be a base hit on the infield. Take a look at the defense now for the Rush.
In the outfield from left to right is Christian Garcia out in left. Haruki Kitazaki in center and Mitchell Parker out in right field. Third to first is Anthony Angel at third. Blake Mayberry at short. Josh Carrillo at second base today. And Hayden Young Goldberg at first. Connor Pulowski's behind the plate.
Next batter to be John Lopez. He'll wear it on the thigh. Take first base to put runners on first and second. Want nothing more than a shutdown frame if you're the Rush. Off to a bad start if that's your goal here, which it is.
That's one of the toughest things for a lefty working against a nearly, 9 or 10 out of their batters are righties facing off against you. You try to earn that inside. You're working the fastball. That one he tried to establish the inside to Lopez and it ran in and hit him. Not the worst thing in the world, but you got to start doing some damage control here.
Draws Jacob Mejia to the plate with nobody out, runners on first and second. 2-0 Rush, but that might change quickly here. First pitch. Strike at the letters. Mejia is 2 for 8 to begin the season. 1 RBI to his credit. Starts him out 0-2. Evan Swift has allowed 1 earned run in his 2 starts, tossing 4 innings, or 2 outings, I should say. This is his first start. The 0-2 now. Right as he went to his windup, time is called. Pop backwards. I got it! Let's go! My first foul ball.
That snuck in there. How did it get through?
That is my first foul ball. It only took me 370 games. You throw it sidearm halfway through in a press box. There we go. 1 hopper.
I tried to click your mouse for you.
That almost did. Almost smashed my phone. There's a flip job to right center field. Bad read at second, however. Julian Payne will only get to third base. That has got to be a better read at second. Payne was waiting to see if that ball was going to land. Maybe just didn't get a good read off of the bat there. So Mejia doesn't get us RBI that time. So that puts runners everywhere. But nobody out. Should have taken a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blew it. Oh well. Finally checked that one off the bucket list.
Man, that had a heat seeker on it.
Not really.
Came straight for you.
Yeah, it came right at me. Call that an ugly finder. Outside 1-0. Matthew Roark, the batter.
The Chiller going with a different looking lineup today. Interesting to me that the man who hit the solo home run, the first one that we've seen in the PSCL this season, is batting 10th for the Chill today. Julian Payne, the guy who didn't exactly get the best read there heading from second base on the last single by Mejia. He's been in the 4th spot.
You know, Payne really wants to try and break for the plate here if he can. 2 balls and no strikes on Matthew Roark.
Totally different approach moving from the 4 to the 1 hole, especially on the base paths.
In the air, shallow right. This might not bring home a run. It probably won't. The second baseman back. Carrillo, he is going to try to the plate. Throw up the line and will score. So Payne makes up for the base running blunder and trots home with the first run of the game. Sac fly for Matthew Roark, and it's 2-1 Chill trail.
That's the read that he needed to get. He saw that the second baseman, Josh Carrillo, had his back turned, wasn't going to be able to get his whole momentum into that throw, and he didn't even get the greatest jump tagging from third, but made it in there standing because the throw was up the line a little bit.
So the Chill on the board here in the first. I got my first career foul ball, and it's 1 away here in the frame. Upstairs and in, 1 ball, no strikes. Derek Wagler, the batter.
Wagler had been their go-to guy in the leadoff spot. He comes up in a big situation here.
Tie the
2
ball
runners
game.
on, big time.
Over his head. Career game number 377, by the way. So there you go. I'll see you when I am in the 700s to get my second one. Who's keeping count? Me, I am.
Google Sheets is.
Google Sheets, yeah, I got a Google Sheet going. Daylight play on. That's my first foul ball ever, by the way. Here's one roped on 1 hop to first base. They'll go to second for 1. Won't have a play at first. So young Goldberg turns it on over to Mayberry, covering second. Out at second base is Mejia. Lopez advances to third. There's 2 gone as Wagler reaches. Blake Conrad to the plate.
See, that looks like an approach at the plate you would see out of a 5-hitter. Derek Wagler turned that ball over straight down the line. It was high and in to a lefty. Turn it over to first base. Not exactly the same type of hitting style you would see from a leadoff. He had 2 singles the other day whenever he was hitting in the 1 hole for the Chill, but did what he could with that one.
Tying run at third. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Blake Conrad, the DH. Runner at third base is John Lopez. Runner at first, Derek Wagler. In the air, left side of the infield. Anthony Angel making the call. Even with the bag, pulls it in, goes to the dugout. That'll do it here in the first frame. Sac fly for Matthew Roark. Julian Payne scores the first run for the Chill. They cut the deficit in half. And ending in the books, we go to the second, 2-1. Sam Walters has your play-by-play when we come back on the Palm Springs Power and PSCL TV network. 2-1 Rush leading this ball game after an inning of play. We go to the top of the second. It'll be Mitchell Parker to lead things off against Jaden Yaquez. To take you the rest of the way, here's Sam Walters.
Thanks, Steve. Mitchell Parker digging in the left-hand batter's box. He'll face off against Jaquez in his second inning of work. Gave up 2 runs, one of those earned. First pitch is in there to Mitchell Parker, and it's a called strike, 0-1. Working quickly out of the windup. A breaking ball's in there, 0-2 now to Parker. Mitchell Parker out of Folsom Lake College. Went to Jesuit High School, Carmichael, California native. That one smacked up into center field. So a leadoff base hit for Mitchell Parker as the Rush back in business. Move on to the 7-hitter. Anthony Angel comes up to the plate. Anthony Angel Jr. out of West Los Angeles College. 6'2", 175, manning the hot corner. The first pitch to him is a bit low, 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. Well, good work by the leadoff batters for the Rush. They started off the top of the first with a leadoff double from Haruki Kitazaki. And now Parker's aboard with a leadoff single. That one's in the dirt, throw back to first. Won't get the tag down, he's in there safely.
Stay with you right here.
3-0 to Anthony Angel. Comes in this game 3 for 6 on the season. That one misses low, so he'll be aboard. The second walk of the season. First walk allowed by Jaden Jaquez in this game. That'll bring up Connor Pulowski, the catcher. Here's the first pitch to Pulowski. It runs high and in, 1-0. Pulowski out of Chico State. From San Jose, California. That one's in there, called strike, 1-1. Pulowski listed as a catcher and a shortstop. Two sides you don't see on the same bill very often. That one smacked to third. Grounder, he'll hit the bag and make the throw over to first, but it'll be up the line and gets away up the baseline. So the out made at third on the force. Ramirez tags the bag, and runners are going to move up to second and third. So Pulowski reaches on the fielder's choice and moves up to second on the air. That'll bring up Jesus Rodriguez. Rodriguez serving as an extra hitter today. First pitch fastball misses inside. Rodriguez from Marymount, California University. Tries the other side, doesn't get it, 2-0. Jaquez has been trying the corners with that fastball. It's when he misses high that there's been danger. That one's in there for a called strike, 2-1. 2-1, goes with the breaking ball, catches the zone, it's 2-2. Rodriguez enters the day 1 for 3. An RBI to his credit. That one bounces to the plate. Full count with 2 runners in scoring position. Rush threatening to add to their lead. They're up 2-1 right now over the Chill. Just 1 out here in the top of the second. Payoff pitch freezes him. Second strikeout of the day for Jaquez. Hits the inside corner, and Jesus Rodriguez had nothing to do but watch that one slip inside. That's how you do it. If you're not hitting the zone with the fastball, if you're nibbling at the corners but not getting the call, best friend is that breaking ball, especially front door to righties. First pitch into Josh Carrillo, misses 1-0. That one's lined over the diving glove of the second baseman. Derek Wagler lets it get past him. 2 runs are going to score. A big 2 RBI single there by Josh Carrillo adds to the Rush's lead. They're now up 4-1. Man, such a simple approach at the plate. You find the high fastball, you take it the other way, and good things happen. Not hit particularly hard, but in the right place. Just got past the glove of Derek Wagler at second into the outfield. Carrillo moved up to second on the throw, and here's the leadoff batter, Haruki Kitazaki. First pitch to him is a strike, breaking ball, good one. Next pitch is lined into center. Coming in is John Lopez. He'll be there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Rush had 2 more. We head to the bottom of the second. They're leading over the Chill, 4-1. Bottom of the second, the Rush double their lead. They're over the Chill 4-1 right now. Evan Swift returns to the mound for his second inning of work. Gave up a run on 2 hits, plus a hit by pitch and a sac fly back in the first. Lefty's first pitch to the lefty, Bryce Hermanelli, is skied down the right field line, but out of play. Bryce Hermanelli out of Riverside City College. Next pitch to him misses outside, 1-1. breaking ball. He moved out of the zone, but it caught it. 1-2 now to Sermonelli. Sermonelli backed out of the box on that pitch. It was such a big breaking ball. Ended up catching outer half of the strike zone. That one runs in, almost hit him. Don't blame him for backing away out of that one. Two balls, two strikes. The next pitch is outside, 3-2. These are the batters you've got to get, especially as a leadoff. Evan Swift needs to work well to lefties. We've already seen how righties have fared against him today. That one smacked into center, chasing it is center fielder Kitazaki. He'll make the catch with the first out here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Abe Ramirez. This is his first start of the season for the Chill. Seen the Chill 2 times prior to today at the Palm Springs Stadium. Abe Ramirez out of Otero Junior College in La Junta, Colorado. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. Right-handed hitter, 5'10", 160. Man in the hot corner today. Next pitch misses, 2-0. From Los Lunas, New Mexico. The Moons. Multiple. 2 or more.
Only Earth doesn't have that. Multiple planets have multiple moons.
New Mexico on a different stratosphere than us. Another one misses to Ramirez. It's quickly 3-0. Ramirez out of Valencia High School, graduated in 2020. Swung on and missed. That'll be the first strike on Ramirez, 3-1. Abe played in just 2 games this season at Otero Junior College. Another one misses, he'll be aboard. First walk allowed by Evan Swift in this game. So Ramirez reaches, that'll bring up Jared Grins, the right fielder. Grins, another guy out of Colorado, plays at Colorado Mesa, Grand Junction. Swift works from the stretch to the righty. First pitch is outside, 1-0.
Hunter Freeze warming up for the Rush down in the right field bullpen.
We'll have the righty warming up. Lefty Swift gets a ground ball. It goes to short. Over to second, and the first throw will be late. They'll cut down the lead runner. Goes 6-4 on the fielder's choice. So Grins reaches, but ground ball makes it 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Chill still trailing 4-1. That'll bring up J.D. Day, batting 10th, the shortstop today. Saw J.D. Day get a hold of one yesterday. Quick throw over the first, a bit late. Couple of days in different lineups today. Jackson Day starting for the Rush, JD for the Chill. JD fouls that one back to the screen. JD Day is out of Cleveland State Community College in Tennessee. Went to Gordon Lee High School in Georgia. Right on the border of Georgia and Tennessee, near Chattanooga. Breaking ball called strike. It's quickly 0-2 to him. Had some big Georgia greats come out of Gordon Lee High School. If you know anything about Georgia baseball, Keegan McGovern, one of the better outfielders that have come through that Bulldogs program. Throw over to first. No tag. Ringgold, Georgia native, about 45 minutes north of Atlanta. Maybe an hour. Depends on what kind of tractor you get stuck behind on the back roads. That one's chopped out of play. Reaches the field, but they're going to say it was a dead ball before it ever made it to the mound. Yep, little known fact, everyone, there is actually nothing outside of Atlanta. Atlanta is the only city in Georgia.
Confirmed.
Well, there's a little town called Athens that's not too bad. Finished undergrad there. That one's skied back behind the plate and out of play. Another one I'm going to have PTSD because of that one that entered the press box. I had no idea where it was going to land. Ended up landing on our countertop and right in the hands of Steve. I'll get one day. I've got a lot more in front of me. I got a camera and a laptop. Pardon, 2 laptops to make sure I'm taken care of. Runner takes off. That's smacked into left field. Another base hit. J.D. Day swinging good wood right now. He gets the runner over to third. 2 outs still here in the bottom of the second, but a base hit has the Chill threatening.
That was supposed to be a pitch out that was perfectly executed by the catcher, Connor Pulowski, who was up and ready to throw. He had read it perfectly and got him at second, but leaked back over the plate. Hittable for J.D. Day.
It's like that, what is it, Bad News Bears, Kelly Leak.
I was going to say it's the old Vlad Guerrero.
Oh, yeah.
Senior.
Sometimes I forget these things happen in real life.
Yeah. We have to make that distinction now. Vlad Guerrero Senior.
Yeah. His son's not doing too bad at the moment. 2 outs and runners on the corners for Julian Payne. First pitch is swung on and missed. You know, moving a cleanup hitter into the leadoff spot for your team shows that you want to be aggressive from the jump. Typically, you're looking for a guy that's more patient. I believe Julian Payne only has another throw over to first. It's going to be late. I believe Julian Payne only has maybe 1 or 2 walks this season, which in the early going isn't terribly bad. Another one swung on and missed. Throw over to first. That time they got him. J.D. Day, 2 pitches in a row, was too far off the first base bag. And that time they nab him. Connor Pulowski with a great throw over to first. That'll retire the side here in the bottom of the second. They leave runners stranded at first and third. We're heading to the top of the third. Chill still trailing 4-1. Top of the third. The Rush leading this one 4-1 over the Chill. It'll be 2-3-4 up to face Jaden Jaquez here. Jaquez has allowed 3 earned runs, 1 unearned to score so far. We'll start off with Jackson Days digging in. He reached on an error his first time up. First pitch breaking ball misses. 1-0 is smacked up in the air in the infield. Looking for it is the catcher, but the pitcher is going to come in and he drops it. Jaquez did not expect to be the one to have to make that play. It goes in and out of the glove. And for the second time here today, Jackson Day reaches on an error. He won that time. Jaquez just got caught. Had to make that catch underhanded. Not the easiest when you're not under the ball. You're able to lift your arm up in the outfield, but that one kind of had to halfway stick the arm out, try to make that play. Wasn't under it. That one smacked up in the air now too. Behind the third base bag, moving over is the shortstop Day. He'll make the catch for the first out here in the top of the third. Hayden Young Goldberg stepping up. He had a sac fly his last time up. Scored the first run of the game for the Rush. Now he's got a runner on first and one out. Jaquez out of the stretch. The first pitch is outside, 1-0. That one skied to left field. Bad read by Julian Payne, and it's going to drop. He comes in and throws. His throw is cut off by the third baseman, Abe Ramirez. So another one that gets lost in the sky in left field. That'll go as a hit for Hayden Young Goldberg. Runners are at first and second now for Christian Garcia. Garcia had an RBI single his last time up. Ended up being cut down on a nice throw from the catcher to second. Another one roped into center field. Chasing is John Lopez. He's under it. The runner tags from second, but he'll have second thoughts. A lot of first pitch swinging here in the third inning against Jaquez. But he quickly has two outs now. Still runners on first and second. And Mitchell Parker will grab a bat. Parker singled to lead off the second inning. Ended up being cut down on a force out at third. First pitch breaking ball's in there. 0-1 to Mitchell Parker. Goes with the breaking ball again. Gets a strike again. 0-2. Rush looking to add on to their 4-1 lead right now over the Chill. Sets up outside, misses outside. 1-2 now. Breaking ball chopped down the first baseline, but foul.
Preston Buck just finished his warm-up tosses for the Chill. He's ready to go at a moment's notice.
Should any more damage come here in the top of the third, Jaquez has already allowed 4 runs to score. He's ahead of Mitchell Parker, 1-2. Lefty crowding the plate. Here's the pitch. Fought off. Sails out of play. Do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. breaking ball. He waited on it and he roped it into right field. Coming around to score is going to be Jackson Day. The throw's actually at the plate, and they'll get him out. A great relay from right field. That one will go from 9-3 down to the catcher, and they get Jackson Day at the plate. So the Rush trying to add on more to their 4-1 lead. And Day's cut down. We'll head to the bottom of the third. They're still up by 3 over the Chill. Bottom of the third, Rush still leading 4-1. It'll be the second time through the order for the Chill, and they'll face off against a new right-hander. That's Hunter Freeze on the mound now for the Rush. First pitch by Freeze is fouled off by Julian Payne, 0-1.
Final line for Evan Swift: 2 innings, 3 hits, an earned run, a walk, no strikeouts, and a hit batter.
Freeze working from the stretch. His next pitch sails highs. 1-1 now to Julian Payne. Payne singled and scored his first time up. In the dirt, 2-1.
Freeze, the right-hander out of Marymount University. That's F-R-I-E-S, Freeze. This will be his 3rd outing of the year, all out of the pen.
He knows the situation. Another one misses Julian Payne, 3-1. Freeze knows what it's like to come out of the bullpen. This time he comes in with the lead. Another one fouled off by Payne back to the screen. Three balls and 2 strikes to the left fielder, Julian Payne. Here's the pitch. This is outside. First walk allowed by Hunter Freeze, puts a runner aboard. Only the 2nd walk of the day allowed by the Rush pitching staff. I'll bring up John Lopez, the center fielder. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. That one misses behind the batter. Julian Payne's going to streak down to 2nd. Now it goes a wild pitch. John Lopez out of St. Mary College here in California. all time. Connor Pulowski's going to go out and have a chat with Hunter Freeze for a second. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Second game of the PSCL today on this Wednesday. We've now reached the afternoon here in California. It's 1-0 to John Lopez. Julian Payne on second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. Looks back, Payne at second, comes to the plate. That one skied into center field. Chasing it is Kitazaki. Is going to get over his head. Julian Payne stopped for a second around the second and third base path. He'll come rounding around third and hold up there. It'll go as a double for John Lopez. So another missed read by Julian Payne. That one got over the head of the center fielder, Haruki Kitazaki. The assumption from that is that if it's a two-base hit, you should have two bases to score quite easily. But Payne not able to make it around. Chill have shot themselves in the foot twice here, trying to cut down this lead. They are still trailing by 3 runs. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. Jacob Mejia steps in. First pitch in there on the outside corner, 1-0. Part 0-1. Mejia singled his first time up. That one is chopped. Liner to the shortstop. They'll make the throw over to third, see if they can get 2, but Julian Payne's in there safely. So that'll be the first out of this bottom of the third. Go a line out to the shortstop. Still 2 runners in scoring position for Matthew Roark, the extra hitter. He capitalized last time, had a sac fly. Brought in the first run of the game for the Chill. That one is grounded to first base. That's going to get a run in. The toss goes to first, and the Chill now trail 4-2. RBI ground out. That goes 3-1 on the putout. John Lopez makes it over to third on that ground out, and that'll bring up Derek Wagler, the second baseman. Reach on a fielder's choice his first time up. Breaking ball in there, 0-1. Runner bluffs at third. Pitch to home is foul tipped. He's ahead of Wagler 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Derek Wagler. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded to short. Handling it is Mayberry. He makes a throw over to first, and it's going to be late. Another run scores. Mayberry took too much time trying to gather that throw over to first. That's going to go as an E6, allowing Pardon. That's going to be a base hit. He beat out that throw. Wagler with good speed, hustled down the first baseline. It is now 4-3. Chill only trailing by 1. Brings up Blake Conrad. First pitch to him is low, 1-0. Hunter Freed still working with the lead. His next pitch is in the dirt. Runner takes off. The throw to second is late.
I think we've all learned that Derek Wagler's got some pretty good speed.
Yeah, big time. Which I said, it makes me wonder why they moved him out of the top of the order, but things are working right now for the Chill now that their offense have had some time to boil. So a stolen base puts Wagler in scoring position. 2-0 count to Conrad. Another one misses, 3-0. Chill still have some fight in them. They've cut the deficit to 1 here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch is grounded up the middle. There's the second baseman, Carrillo. He'll make the long throw over to first from the bag, and that'll retire the side. The Chill strike back for 2 more. We're heading to the top of the fourth. They trail the Rush 4-3. Top of the fourth. Rush still hanging on to a 1-run lead over the Chill. They lead 4-3. Jaden Jaquez comes in for his 4th inning of work. First pitch into Anthony Angel Jr. is outside, 1-0. It'll be 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Rush. That one's sent down the right field line, but foul. Evens the count, 1-1. Angel walked and scored his first time up. Got it working well at the plate. Come into this game batting .500. Extra base hit mixed in there. Still no RBIs on the early season. Breaking ball's in there, 1-2 now to Angel. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Way early on the big hook. That's the 3rd strikeout for Jaquez on the day.
Action in the Rush bullpen. Nick Garcia out of West Valley College, the right-hander, playing catch down there. And some action as well, light action in the Chill bullpen, but nothing stirring too hard.
Goes with the breaking ball again, but it misses to Connor Pulowski. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Seen some filthy hacks on the fastball. That strikeout by Anthony Angel. First time we've seen a guy really go after a breaking ball and get none of it. That breaking ball's in the dirt. It's 2-1 now to Pulowski. Pulowski hasn't quite gotten it going at the plate. He's 1 for 9 so far, but shown flashes of brilliance behind the plate. Pitch misses. Is 3-1. One skied, backing out of play. Excuse our construction. Man, when they hit off the press box, you hear it.
Pardon our dust.
Yeah.
Still open for business.
Breaking ball misses, so Pulowski's aboard with the walk. Second walk allowed by Jaden Jaquez today. So Jesus Rodriguez steps up with the runner aboard. Rush trying to add on to their 1-run lead over the Chill right now.
Including the game we saw earlier today, we have yet to have a 1, 2, 3 inning today.
Wow.
Yeah. Just kind of struck my mind. I was like, wait a second. I don't think I've said that today. I don't think I've heard you say that. Yep. Correct. Played 4 innings in game 1, 7 innings of baseball without a 1, 2, 3 frame.
Runner takes off. It's a new runner in for Pulowski. A bad slide. The runner is KJ Young, I believe. Yeah, that's KJ Young. He took off on the first pitch, and he got gunned down. Bryce Hermanelli with the arm. So now there's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. So since the runner gets cut down here, if Rodriguez goes down to retire the side, is that technically a 1, 2, 3?
That would be a minimum faced.
Pitch is in there to Rodriguez. Another one hits the zone. It's 1-2. So I get the Rush trying to be aggressive, wanting to add on to their lead, get some insurance in there, but bad approach on the base pass, a bad slide into second, cut down. Their chance to do that without the long ball. That one misses to Rodriguez, evens the count 2-2. So Jaquez able to work out of the windup now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Big breaking ball swung on and missed. 4th strikeout of the day for Jaquez. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. The Rush still leading the Chill, 4-3. Bottom of the fourth, a new right-hander on the mound for the Rush is Nicholas Garcia. Hunter Freeze exits after an inning. 2 hits, a walk, and 2 runs scored. The Chill still trailing this one 4-3, but they're sending up 7, 8, and 9 to face off against Garcia. We'll start off with Bryce Sermonelli, the catcher. He flew out his first time up. Fastball hits the outside corner. It's 0-1. Nicholas Garcia out of West Valley College. 5'11", 210 on the mound. That one misses 1-1. Went to Pioneer High School. Hometown San Jose. Breaking ball waited on it, and he smacked it into right field. Mitchell Parker's there to cut it off, and he'll stop Sermonelli at first. He was rounding the bag, hunting for 2, but he'll settle for a single here. Nicholas Garcia, this season he had 12 innings under his book, 3.65 ERA with 9 strikeouts. He's allowed the leadoff batter on. That brings up Abe Ramirez. First pitch off speed misses, 1-0. Ramirez walked his first time up. Swung on a miss. Throw over to first. Pulowski's throw is late. They hold Sermonelli on at first. Another pitch swung on and missed. One ball and 2 strikes to Abe Ramirez. Out of the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs in, almost hit him. He backs out. We'll have the count even, 2-2.
On the line for Hunter Freeze, an inning with 2 hits, 2 earned, a walk, and no strikeouts.
You took my line. Swung on and missed by Ramirez for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Did you say that already?
Yeah, already gave him the line.
Missed it. Oh, you got it twice.
Just in case you needed another frame of reference, another guy to tell it to you. Jared Grins, the right fielder, steps up. First pitch grounded to short. Taylor made for a double play. Mayberry flips over to Carrillo. The throw to first is going to be late. Hustling up the line was Jared Grins, so he beats it out. .64 fielder's choice. Still a runner aboard for the bottom of the lineup is J.D. Day. Singled his first time up. Garcia inducing some weak contact here. First pitch, big hat, big miss. 0-1. Well, all in all, we saw 3 homers yesterday in Palm Springs Stadium, one of them by the batter here, J.D. Day. That one's cranked to left field. It won't be a homer, but that's going to be extra bases for Day. Rounding third and heading home to score is Jared Grins. J.D. Day is going to be in there with a double. He goes to third on the throw, and he'll be in there safely. The Chill have tied the game 4-4 here in the bottom of the fourth. J.D. Day. They moved him down in the lineup. He was second yesterday, had the homer and a single on top of that. And now he's tied this game with a big RBI double. And Jared Grins was on his horse. The throw did come down the line. It ended up being a bit too high for a tag to be applied. But nonetheless, it is now 4-4. Chill have evened it up. First pitch into The new left fielder, JT Emerald, is in there for a called strike. That one's grounded to short. Mayberry's under it. He makes the throw over to first. That one's in time. That'll retire the side. The Chill strike back for one more. The game is tied. We head to the top of the fifth, 4-4.
No way.
Top of the fifth, we're all knotted up at 4. New right-hander on the mound for the Chill is Preston Buck. He takes over for Jaden Jaquez after 4 innings of work. Allowed 3 earned runs, 4 total. 5 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Here we played 7 innings in the PSCL, so Jaden Jaquez, if it wasn't tied, would have been qualified for the win. But we'll move on here in the fifth to a new reliever arm, Preston Buck. Out of University of Cumberland's teammate of Brian Leaf on the power. His first pitch to Josh Carrillo is grounded to short. J.D. Day handles it on a backhand, but the throw sails up the line. Tough play. That'll go as a single. That was it deep in the hole at short. J.D. Day not able to field that quick enough to be able to get a decent throw over to first. So Carrillo reaches, representing the go-ahead run here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring up Haruki Kitazaki. Big double that led off the game, ended up scoring the first run for the Rush. Flew out his next time up. First pitch fastball misses inside, 1-0. That one's rolled over to short. Big hop to the shortstop, J.D. Day. He can't come up with it. It's going to roll into the outfield. That'll go as an error on J.D. Day. The Rush have allowed the Chill to come back here, tying this game at 4. But the Rush cooking here, no outs and 2 aboard for Jackson Day. DH has reached twice on Harris. One by the third baseman, one by the pitcher. First pitch in today is in there for a called strike, 0-1. He'll turn on the rubber and look the runner back at second. Carrillo stays off the bag, no throw over. from the stretch. That one's chopped down the third baseline and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Jackson Day, the DH today, out of Spokane Falls Community College. Spokane, not Spokane. Southerners love a E at the end of the word. It means we can really draw it out. Lane, Spokane. That one's hammered into left field. It'll be another base hit. They're going to hold the runner up at third. That'll load the bases here with no out still in the top of the 5th. So Blake Mayberry steps up with a chance to really do some damage and take the lead back for the Rush. First pitch misses, 1-0. Mayberry has struck out and popped out to the shortstop. Next pitch is crushed on the left field line, but foul. One and one count to Blake Mayberry. Breaking ball catches the inside corners, 1-2. Bases loaded, no outs. Here's the 2-strike pitch. It bounces to the plate. Good block by Pulowski. Pardoned by Sermonelli. Haven't seen too many get to the backstop today for either team. 2-2 pitch is grounded to third. Ramirez will have one play. He tags the bag at third for the out, but the Rush are going to take the lead here 5-4. 5 unassisted fielder's choice. Mayberry reaches at first. Runners on first and second for Hayden Young Goldberg, the first baseman. Has a sac fly and a single to his name today. First pitch swinging. Misses that one, 0-1. It's 5-4 Rush. That one inside bounces away, but no one moving. Definitely a lot easier of a task to be behind the plate today than the other days. A lot cooler than it's been. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now to Young Goldberg. Right now the temperature reading at 93 degrees. By this time on any other day we've seen so far, might have already been over 110. We approach 1 o'clock here in Palm Springs. Grounded to the pitcher, he'll run over to first and tag the base. Goldberg grounds out, but that moves both runners up to second and third. You don't see too many one unassisteds in the scorebook. Typically a first baseman there to help make the play, but Jacob Mejia converged. So now 2 outs and 2 in scoring position for Christian Garcia. He has an RBI single and a fly out today. First pitch, he sorted at it. Hate that that's going to be in my lingo forever. That's going to be the first thing that comes to my head when I see a guy give a half swing. Thank you, Pitching Ninja. Thank you, Trevor Bauer. Not really. Trevor Bauer only coming to mind because he's come up with a sword celebration. Sticking the sword back in the sheath after a strikeout. It's 0-1. Runs inside, 1-1 now to Christian Garcia. Garcia calls time. He'll step out. Big moment here as the Rush could take an even bigger lead. 2 in scoring position. They're already up 1 after this half inning. Pitch misses low. It's 2-1 now to Garcia. These are the moments, these are the situations that the PSCL is training these guys at the plate for, being able to be the guy when they need it. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The way we've gone back and forth scoring today, the Rush are definitely taking any chance that they can get to add on more insurance. 2-2 floats in the zone and freezes Garcia. That'll retire the side here in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom. The Rush have taken the lead back. They lead the Chill 5-4. Bottom of the 5th, the Rush leading the Chill 5-4. Nicholas Garcia remains on the mound for the Rush. New catcher behind the plate is Jesus Rodriguez. He'll slide over from the EH. First pitch to John Lopez is swung on and missed. 0-1. Lopez has been hit by a pitch and had a double. Ended up scoring back in the 3rd inning. Inside, 1-1. So clean work from Garcia could earn him the win today. The Rush taking the lead in the middle of his tenure on the mound. Misses high, pops out of the glove. Is skied into center. Kitazaki's got a read on it. He's coming in. Hat falls off, but he makes the play. That brings up Jacob Mejia, the first baseman. He singled and lined out to short. in the left-hand batter's box, faces off against the righty Garcia. First pitch, fastball misses outside, 1-0. Smacked into center, in the air. Kitazaki chases again, and he's under it again. Six pitches and 2 flyouts for Nicholas Garcia. He's worked past 2 and 3, and here's the cleanup hitter, Matthew Roark. Two ribbies today for Roark. Sac fly and RBI ground out. First pitch swinging, he misses at 0-1. Chill once again fighting an uphill battle, down by 1 run. In the dirt, 1-1. One called strike inside corner, 1-2 now to Roark. Two strikes and 2 outs. Garcia looking for a clean 1-2-3 inning here. Nearly offers at it. No call by the first base umpire. They'll say he did not go. Evens the count 2-2. Looked to us up here like he might have went. Nothing doing. It evens the count 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Off speed, got him. Second strikeout for Nicholas Garcia. We're going to head to the top of the 6th. The Rush still leading this 5-4. Top of the 6th, the Chill will throw a new right-hander. That's Ryodai Watanabe, taking over for Preston Buck after an inning of work. Allowed a run, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. The run was earned. That run, the go-ahead here for the Rush. They lead over the Chill 5-4. First pitch runs inside. Mitchell Parker at the plate. Ryudai Watanabe out of College of the Desert, 5'7", 160. Out of the bullpen for the Chill. Another one misses high, 2-0. Mitchell Parker, 2 at-bats, 2 singles. That one's inside, 3-0. Watanabe looking to hold the deficit where it is at 1 run right now. That one misses. 4-pitch walk to start the inning. It's only the 3rd walk allowed by the Chill today. Two of those by Jaden Jaquez, none by Preston Buck, and 1 to start the inning in the top of the 6th. Anthony Angel Jr. is going to dig in. He's walked and struck out, scored a run. First pitch from Watanabe misses outside, 1-0. Well, you can tell that the fastball from Watanabe has some tail on it. That one's in the dirt, 2-0. Got to see if you can start throwing strikes with the breaking ball here. At some point, either the fastball has to give, or you have to start relying on your secondary pitches to get outs. We've seen these situations spiral out of control at times. There's a strike, 2-1. Don't want to leave it there too many times after that. That one was right down Main Street, but a strike nonetheless. Another one outside, 3-1. Watanabe never leaving the rubber. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's grounded down the 3rd baseline but foul. So you've worked the count back, done the work. You have a 3-2 count against Anthony Angel. And here's where you throw the breaking ball. Just my guess. Went with the fastball and it ran inside. Second base on balls allowed by Watanabe. 2 runners aboard for the Rush. They're looking to pad this lead, 5-4 over the Chill currently. But no outs in the top of the 6th and runners on 1st and 2nd. There'll be a chance for Connor Pulowski to add that insurance. First pitch is in there, called strike. Throw goes to first, no tag. Pulowski serving as a DH at this point. Jesus Rodriguez behind him in the lineup came in to catch. Breaking ball hits the zone, 0-2. Breaking ball in there. No chance for Connor Pulowski. You swing at that, you may be even more embarrassed by taking that one. So Watanabe goes with the breaking ball and gets the first out, his first strikeout. Brings up Rodriguez. He's struck out twice so far. Spin around to second, but no one covering. Breaking ball's grounded to short. JD Day's under it. He flips to second. Get the out there. Rodriguez, he's out at first. So a double play gets him out of the inning. Watanabe walks 2 and then is able to get 1 to strike out and turns the double play. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The Rush still leading over the Chill, 5-4. What do you mean when I was connected? Like what all do you have to bring up it?
Yeah. Like, so you have the wireless mic with what's connected.
Can you help me? Yeah, it's just like 2 cords.
It's just this.
Do you think this is Orlando Martinez? Is he? Bottom of the 6th, the Rush will turn to a new lefty to face off against the Chill. The Rush are currently leading this one 5-4. Nicholas Garcia exits after 2 innings of work, allowed a run. It was earned, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. New lefty is Orlando Martinez. His first pitch to Derek Wagler misses upstairs, 1-0. Foul tipped, 1-1. Derek Wagler's reached on a fielder's choice and had an RBI single back in the 3rd. He's smoked into left field in the air. Chasing is the left fielder Christian Garcia. He'll have no play. Orlando Martinez, left-hander out of Wells College. Martinez has pitched in 1 game thus far this season, went 2 innings. Gave up a hit, 2 strikeouts, and earned the win in that opportunity. That one misses behind the batters, 2-2.
Don't see this too often anymore, Sam. Derek Wagler, no batting gloves.
Old school style. He wants all the shock. Kind of looks like Gonzo in the box, almost that same kind of stance. Pitches in the dirt, 3-2 to Wagler. A lot of old school things showing in the stance and the approach at the plate by Wagler. Don't see a lot of guys with the bat on the shoulder anymore. Chipper Jones-esque. Fights that one off. Out of play. Off the press box. Into the stands. Down to the concourse. And out like a can of Chef Boyardee soup. Or ravioli.
Almost stuck there.
I'd give myself a 10. Another one fouled back to the screen. You know, one day I'm going to open my front door to my front porch down in the south because everyone has pillars on their in their front yard. There's going to be a baseball sitting there. And I'm going to know where it came from. Pitch misses high to Wagler. He's aboard at first. So Derek Wagler aboard. He represents the tying run for the Chill. Blake Conrad steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Gets away from the catcher Rodriguez. Taking off to second is Wagler. Go with the wild pitch on that one. One to no count to Blake Conrad out of Kansas Wesleyan University commit. Just finished up high school this year, San Marcos High School. That one's kissed down the right field line. It's going to get down out of play. Had a man go down in the bullpen. Looked like the right fielder Mitchell Parker took a slip, but he's up and he's fine. Let him rub his wallet a little bit. He'll be all right. Gets past Rodriguez again. Heading to third is Wagler. The tying run is 90 feet away here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to have a chat with Orlando Martinez. A walk and 2 wild pitches has put the fate of this game in jeopardy for the Rush. Martinez is going to see this one through. He's behind to Blake Conrad at the moment, 2-1. They're going to draw the infield in. Two-one pitch, swung on and missed. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good stop by Rodriguez. Keeps Wagler at third. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at third. Chill threatening to tie this one back up. A ball past the infield would do it. And they call time. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. A good snag there. Man, oh man, Andrew Clark, head coach for the Chill. One-handed. So we'll do it again. Another payoff pitch coming from Martinez to Conrad. Poked back and out of play. Conrad stays alive. Too bad his name isn't Blake Conrad. Then he could be one of the Bee Gees. Another 3-2 to Conrad coming. Another one fouled. This one down the third baseline. Do it again. Martinez versus Conrad, mano a mano. Runner 90 feet away from a tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Another one poked out of play. That was the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Martinez sets again from the stretch. Another 3-2. That one skied into right field, plenty of depth. Making the catch is Parker, tagging from third is Wagler. The throw goes home, and it's going to be a second late. And she'll come back here to tie this game 5-5 in the bottom of the 6th. Big RBI sac fly there for Blake Conrad, and an even better battle to get there. Now we reset the bases, everything clear. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up the catcher, Bryce Hermanelli. Pitch misses high, 1-0. That one is skied down the right field line and out of play. Sermonelli turned on that one big time. Caught the loudest part of the bat, but not the sweetest spot. Sermonelli is flown out, singled in the 3rd. Another one fouled off out of play. One ball and 2 strikes to Bryce Sermonelli. The Chilla bounce their way back into this game over and over. They've tied it here in the bottom of the 6th. Another one sails high. Evens the count 2-2 to Sermonelli. Abe Ramirez swinging a bat on deck. That one's cracked into center. Kitazaki chases. He's under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Ramirez here playing in his first game, first start in the PSCL for the Chill. So far today, he struck out and walked. 0 for 1 line, but one big swing here could change the tides. First pitch swung on and missed. Oh, 0-1 to Ramirez. We'll have to see how long they let this one play out. We're approaching 1:30 right now. Got to imagine they let them play the 7th, but there is a possibility of a tie in the PSCL. That one's in there. 0-2 now to Ramirez. Martinez looking for a sign. He sets, fires. That one's popped up to the first base side in foul territory with a sliding catch. The first baseman, Hayden Young Goldberg, no catch. They'll say he dropped it. A head-first slide towards the away dugout by Young Goldberg. The ball was in his glove, but it ended up skittering out.
Yeah, just slipped out right as he came to the apex of his dive. It slid just at the last moment. He pulled it back into with his bare hand. So looked like he had caught it, but that's a good call by the umpiring crew to get that one right. Good effort, though.
So new life for Abe Ramirez. He's still down 0-2 to Orlando Martinez, trying to finish up this inning with no more damage. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. Man, Hayden Young Goldberg traveled a long way to be able to get that pop-up. Slid just in front where the dirt meets the infield grass over there by the on-deck circle. 0-2's in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Two swung on and missed. That'll end the bottom of the sixth, but the Chill have struck back. Once again tying this game. We're heading to the top of the seventh, tied 5-5. We've reached the top of the seventh. Something's got to give. We're tied 5-5 right now. First pitch in for the new right-hander for the Chill. That's Austin Stover. Misses. Josh Carrillo's at the plate right now. Swung on, foul tipped. Austin Stover out of Columbia Basin College. 6'7", 210. One breaking ball doesn't catch the zone. 2-1. Josh Carrillo at the plate. He's singled twice. One of those a big 2 RBI single. That one hits Carrillo. So the leadoff batter is aboard for the Rush. That is the 6th time that the Rush have gotten the leadoff batter aboard. The only time they haven't was in the 4th. That was when they worked a inning facing minimum batters. They struck out the first one they saw. Lays down the bunt, out of play. Saruki Kitazaki up to the plate now. Looking to move the runner over to scoring position at the very least. Kitazaki started this game off with a big double, ended up scoring. He's flown out and reached on the air by the shortstop. Big chance here now to manufacture the lead. Austin Stover's going to look for a new ball. Stover from the stretch. Here's the 0-1. In there. Called strike. 0-2. Fouled off to the screen. Stays alive. Stover's in his third game here today. Before now, he's worked 3 innings. Hit 2, walked 3, but allowed no runs. 3 hits, still sitting at a 0 ERA. Oh-2 breaking ball to Kitazaki is in there. Called strike 3. First strikeout for Stover. And there is 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The Chill trying to preserve this tie right now. Try to win it in the bottom. This will be the last inning we play. We have no extra innings in the PSCL. First pitch is downstairs to Jackson Day, 1-0. Josh Carrillo still at first. He was hit by a pitch. Kitazaki struck out. Wasn't able to move him over. Jackson Day has been aboard 3 times today, reached twice on an error and once on a single. Throw checks the runner at first, but Carrillo's in there with the slide safely. Another throw to Chase, late. Can't blame Austin Stover for checking the runner at first. That does represent the go-ahead here for the Rush. Comes to the plate, swung on and missed. Evens the count 1-1 to Jackson Day. Another one runs in and hits Jackson Day. 2 runners aboard, both of them hit by pitch. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 7th, and the Rush are making noise. So after working to make sure that Kitazaki couldn't move the runner over, Austin Stover has done it himself, plunking 2 in the process. This is Blake Mayberry. Big fly ball to center. Chasing it is John Lopez. He makes the catch, tagging from second, but having second thoughts is Carrillo. So first pitch swinging for the shortstop Mayberry. Ends up in the second out here in the top of the 7th. And the last chance to score here is in the hands of Hayden Young Goldberg. Goldberg has an RBI today on a sac fly, also reached on a single. Cleanup hitter on the left-hand batter's box, facing off against Stover. First pitch swung straight through it, 0-1. Sets and fires, but the fastball misses low, 1-1. Carrillo at second, Day at first, both on hit by pitches. Breaking ball doesn't catch the zone. Two balls and one strike to the first baseman, Hayden Young Goldberg. Chance with the base hit here to take the lead back. They'll call time. They reset, 2 balls, 1 strike. That one misses inside and a bit low. 3-1 now to Hayden Young Goldberg. Go-ahead run is 2 bases away. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's grounded to short. Handling it is J.D. Day. He'll make the flip to second to retire the side. So the Chill are able to hold the lead. We head to the bottom half of the 7th. Last chance. Bottom of the 7th. This is the Chill's last chance to score here, tied 5-5. It'll be another inning of work for Orlando Martinez, facing off against 5, 6, 7 in the lineup for the Chill. First batter, Jared Grins, attempts to bunt. He's fouled off out of play, 0-1. The Rush sitting at 3-1 right now in the PSCL standings. Chill at 2-1 and 1. That's right, there is a possibility of a tie with no further scoring here in this game. The last 2 pitchers you've seen are the last 2 pitchers of record, should this thing be won here by the Chill in the bottom of the 7th. Routine fly ball to center. Kitazaki handles it for the first out. That'll bring up J.D. Day. His big bat has already come through twice today. 2 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a single back in the 2nd. He's got walk-off power all on his own. We saw him hit the first home run in the PSCL yesterday. Towering shot flew over the left field wall. First pitch swinging and missing. 0-1. Martinez, the lefty, working against the right-handed hitter Day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runs in, got off the glove, almost hit Day, but Bounces back to the backstop. It's 1-1. Well, this is the first time we've seen walk-off potential in the bottom of the 7th. First time we've gone to a bottom of the 7th at Palm Springs Stadium. We've seen a walk-off already in the 5th inning. That one's crushed to left field. Chasing is the left fielder, Garcia. It gets over his head. It's an extra base hit. Another one for J.D. Day. He goes into second standing. Big time double. Puts a runner in scoring position for the Chill in the bottom of the 7th. Saw a fastball he liked and turned on it. So that puts the winning run at second base. We flipped the lineup card to JT Amaral. He took over in left field for Julian Payne. Grounded out his first time up. First pitch, big hack, but it's sent back foul. Thanks to J.D. Day, the Chill have been gifted with a perfect opportunity to end this one. One runs inside. Amaral doing a little drive step, able to get out of the way. The 1-1, grounded to short. Handling it is Mayberry. They'll go to third for the tag and cut the lead runner down. What great awareness, baseball IQ by Blake Mayberry. Had enough time to turn over to third and cut down the lead runner. So J.D. Day's big double here in the bottom of the 7th is erased. Amaral's at first on the fielder's choice, but the chance of walking off has become a lot harder of an ask for John Lopez, the center fielder. That one's cranked to left field, a base hit. Rounding second and staying there is JT Amaral.
That was the winning hit right there.
That should have been. Could have been.
Even if J.D. Day waits for the throw to go. Again, being aggressive here, but ball right in front of you, that was a no-brainer for Blake Mayberry.
Gonna have a pinch hitter here now. Fate of the Chill now rests in Santiago Sandoval's hands. Lefty on lefty matchup. 2 runners aboard, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is chopped, broken bat, grounder to second. Carrillo handles, makes the throw over, and this one is going to end in a tie. Big time hype from the rush in the field, but that is going to do it for this game. A lot of disappointment on the field. They want to finish this one off, but no extra innings in the PSCL. So that'll do it for this one. It'll end up tied 5-5. Proposing a home run derby to end this one. No golden goals in baseball, boys. So the tie will be the second tie of the season for the Chill. They move to 2-1-2. And the Rush now 3-1-1. No winner, no loser, no save. We thank you for tuning in to this one. It was a really fun one to watch. We played a full 7, but no decision, no winner, no loser. We hope you join us for the Power broadcast tonight. They face off against the San Diego Waves at 7. We'll go live at 7 o'clock on the YouTube on the dot. Hope you can make it out to the game, though. Gates open 1 hour before first pitch at 6 o'clock. For my partner, Steve Granado, this is Sam Walters. We hope you'll have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon here. Thanks for tuning in.